All right, the Detroit Lions actually interviewed Kyle Murray at the Combine last week, one of 60 formal interviews they got, according to NBC Sports. And let's talk about it. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with Motor City Sports Talk. Hopefully everybody enjoying the videos today and enjoy this one. But yeah, the Lions interviewed Kyle Murray, and obviously they interview who they want to interview. But it's always interesting when they interview a top blue chip quarterback when the team already has a quarterback that they back and say is their franchise quarterback, especially when Bob Quinn say, you know, they really not closing the door on drafting a quarterback. They say Stafford is their guy, but he says, you know, they still looking at quarterbacks. You know, if they feel that Kyle Murray can help the team, they would draft Kyle Murray. I'm paraphrasing here, but that's pretty much, you know, what Bob Quinn said. And like I said this morning, I don't believe that the Bob Quinn wanted to re-sign Matthew Stafford. I think the Fords wanted Matthew Stafford back because they like him as a person. They like his wife. They like his kids, twins, the whole thing. I think it's more personal than anything. And can I see the Lions drafting Kyle Murray? If even in the hypothetical, that's more than unlikely unless he suffers an injury. Can I see Kyle Murray fall in the 8th? The Lions picking him? I don't think so. I think unless Bob Quinn got the go ahead that in June, or you know, after June, Stafford's cap hit is only $10 million, you know, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see them being bold and brash and making a move like this. They've signed Matthew Stafford for a reason. They knew what they was getting. He's been here 10 years, and I don't just think in the 10th year you're ready to move on from the guy. You gave him 9 other years, but it's interesting. You know, they looking at Kyle Murray. Obviously, maybe that can give Matthew Stafford a boost in the offseason to take it more serious. Or maybe, you know, you can send a message to him, but I don't really read much into it. They could be doing it for a variety of reasons. Just checking a box just in case. Would have, you know, I really don't know, you know, but I don't see them drafting Kyle Murray. Okay, I don't. I would like to see him draft Kyle Murray, just try something different, because it's insanity to expect Matthew Stafford in his 11th year after 10 previous years to do something different. He is who he is. He is who he was at Georgia, a guy that relied on A.J. Green, a guy that relied on Calvin Johnson, and a guy that just, you know, don't got the talent to be a winning quarterback. And I said it before, I say it again. Everything got to be perfect around Matthew Stafford. He in the wrong city for that, because Detroit is an imperfect city. It's an imperfect organization. And it just ain't going to happen. You got to be able to improvise and have some type of intangibles, and that's what Stafford lacked. Stafford lacks a lot of tangibles, and he lacks some intangibles. Don't seem like the playing with the Lions have beat the heart out of him, you know, beat the will out of him. He's just here to get a check at this point. And he playing for stats. You know, so, I mean, just because they interviewed Kyle Murray to really close it out don't mean much. Maybe they just checking, you know, doing their due diligence and just, you know, they have 60 formal interviews they can have. Why not pick a quarterback or pick Dwayne Haskins-Brain real quick, and maybe at number 8 it falls to you, you know, and you may use them. You may can trade them. You may, you know, feel like they can help the franchise out like he said he can. But really, I know they're not going to pick him or Haskins. I think, you know, you could wait another year or two to get Tua, you know, Herbert from Oregon. Go wait the year after that, Trevor Lawrence. It's better years that's coming up, we think, for a quarterback than drafting Kyle Murray. Now, if Kyle Murray goes on to be a dynamic Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Michael Vick type of quarterback, and you passed up on them, well, so be it. But there are some quarterbacks that we eventually talk about when we start the draft spotlight, which is coming up soon, that can be developmental. And Stidham from Auburn, and Tyree Jackson from Buffalo. Perfect quarterback that you can develop behind Stafford in 1 or 2 years. He could be ready to start for Stafford. You can let Stafford go when the cap hit goes down. So I just think it's just, you know, too premature for the Lions to draft a quarterback that high at number 8 or move up for 1. My personal opinion, they got too many holes and they lack a lot of depth across the board due to bad drafting from Mayhew, Lewan, Sanders, and Matt Millen. But Motor City Sports Talk, your boy CJ Goodfella. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Reach out to the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests, or you can DM me on social media. Other than that, check out my other channel, Goodfella Sports TV. Won't be mad if you did. Talk a lot of sports and music, entertainment, and current news over there. Want to make a donation to the channel? Our links are always there. Continue to share the videos. Motor City Sports Talk. Y'all know what it is. We go.